Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Foundation, where we continue on with the winter update, where we can make beer, have a big military, and build our towns bigger than ever before. You guys wanted to see more from our previous episodes, so thank you very much for smashing the like button on that one and voting to see more Foundation on the channel. Welcome to all the new subs, welcome to all the new serfs, and welcome to everybody who is a member. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that join button and supporting me like never before. You guys are amazing. So a round of applause from me to you. Thank you very much for your support. All right, today's goal is almost complete. We need to get to 500 gold so I can buy some territory up here, and we're going to expand our city. Happiness is going up, so is our money, so are town houses, and it's just awesome. We got some more newcomers here who've also been assigned to jobs such as a sawmill here where they're making planks. We also have more people working in the forest. So the trees are they're cutting down trees like never before, and now we're going to turn all that wonderful real estate into homes. So that's going to be awesome. If you guys haven't already followed me on Twitter or Instagram, make sure you do that down below too, because the developers may give me keys to give this game away. I'm not sure for certain, but if they do, that's where I want to give them away. So if you haven't followed me, make sure you do as well, and I'll do some giveaways on there. So check my Twitter to see more information. We're almost there. We've got 488, 497. Come on, give me that money. And boom, come on, give me that max. I want it. Now, as soon as we build the Lord's Manor, we'll also be able to hold more gold, I believe. So after we buy this next territory, we're going to focus on that today. We're going to build our Great Hall, our Lord Manor, and then we're also going to see if we can upgrade or unlock the warehouse from the labor estate panel. So we'll be on that very shortly. Interesting, we're making a lot of money. Income plus 26. How are we not at 500, though? There we are, finally. All right, I guess we're just going to have to mash it until it pops up. So let me see here for us hitting 500. It's weird how our expenses are like up and down, but I guess people are paid at random times. There we are. We're going to go ahead and abandon territory. No, I don't want to do that. Cancel there. There we go. Excellent. So now we purchased new territory, and now we can build like never before. So let's expand our extraction zone. We're going to start cutting down all of these trees here so we can build a beautiful city inside this territory. I'm also going to make sure that we don't get some of that stuff there. We might want to leave some of these trees, though. Sometimes in this game it's nice not to clear-cut everything. So maybe we'll leave some trees around the edge so that way we don't cut everything down. There we go. We'll leave like a nice little row of trees on that side. And everything else can be cut down so that way we can get as many logs as possible. Logs, of course, are required for building homes, so that should be perfect. Okay, we certainly don't have enough homes for everybody yet, so let's get on that. And we'll extend our, I guess, our influence by telling people where they can build homes all the way up here on our glorious lands. There we are. And we want to extend our village all the way back here. And our village center is down there, where we started earlier with our well and our granary and our marketplace. It all looks great. Really, really nice. Now, obviously, our people don't want to live near any sort of construction zones or really like mines or anything like that. So that's why we've kind of opted to build things further away. So now that with this extended territory, we have access to another foraging site, which berries, I believe, do run out eventually and or they need to be replenished. So they can hit 0 and then eventually grow back. So it might be a good idea to have 2 foraging areas where we have people work here, then there, then here, and switch back and forth. Okay, 2 people have decided to join our village. Excellent. I want to build our Lord's Manor over here somewhere. Maybe I really want to build it up on that hill, but we'll build a small manor to start with. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Otherwise, I'd like to buy that territory too. So let's go ahead and build our Lord's Manor. Or maybe we could do it down here by the docks, where we're going to eventually have fishing docks and such. I don't know. The choice, there's so many good choices. It's a difficult one. Well, let's start by building our Lord's Manor down here. And look at this. We can actually design it ourselves. I love that so much. And it's very nice that it shows you what it looks like too, so you know exactly what you're building before you build it. All right. I think what I'd like to do is maybe build our Lord's Manor up here as an entryway to our military base, which we'll build eventually, and then a giant castle. So now that I've thought about this a little bit, let's build our Lord's Manor here, and this will kind of serve as maybe our entrance to a whole different area, like a whole different military section. So let's build our Lord's Manor here. There we are. And we'll add some other buildings to it. Now, the bigger we build it, you can see the bonuses for building each one of these things. We get something called Splendor. And with that, it's not the, the replacement to sugar. It's something a little different. It gives us more bonuses and benefits elsewhere. So we'll build our little manor here. Ah, so lovely. I love how these buildings look now. They really have made a nice change. I believe there's also a way to stop them from sticking to one another. So if you want to make a building a little, like, separated from another, you can do it that way. Kind of cool. Let's add a little extension there. Now, if we want to build a tower here, we can also build another tower on this side. We just can't build it too far from the core, as you see. So we'll have to build, if we build like a gate, we'll have to do it here. And we'll make it even. Even-Steven as much as possible. I think it's going to be off a little bit because of the territory. Like it goes up and down, you can kind of see. So let's stick these two together. So right now they're at the exact same height. But if we move it over there, this one looks a little shorter. But it's all good. So we'll make our entrance like right here between the two towers. And then I'll build a wall on this side. So it'll kind of look like an entrance to the military base. Cool. Very nice. So let's go ahead and start construction. No, let's not start construction. Let's do some more decoration. Ah, look at that. We have a weather clock. Oh, that's like a little weather vane is what we call that. Although, is that sitting on the building? Kind of looks like it's sitting somewhere else. Let's get some banners for Raptoria. Glory to Raptoria down below in that comment section. Appreciate everybody and all their lovely support. And there we go. Let's add a little chimney. Oh, that's lovely. What a game. We can put some hedges down. Oh, that's adorable. Very nice. Let's go ahead and put some of these down. I think if we hold shift, we might be able to place multiple. Let's see if that works. Yes, indeed it does. Beautiful. And then I think we can put walls down, too, to kind of cordon off the area and make it look a little more official, I suppose. There we are. We'll make a nice little garden out front. Now, of course, this takes more and more materials, but it will be worth it in the end, I think. Oh, there's some iron up there. Fantastic. We have iron nearby. Great. Okay, we can make like a little thing here to get into this tower. Maybe we'll put the guard tower over there so the guards can get in there on that side. Let's add some more banners. Yeah, this is so cool. I love it. Awesome. Very nice. Now we got our banners there. And I think that's everything I wanted to do. Now, it's going to take some cloth, so we're going to have to import that. But other than that, it should look pretty good to me. Oop, too far, though. There we go. Let's go ahead and stop that here. Okay, so now it's not letting me start the construction. So now I have to figure out if it's because we're out of the correct territory. Let's see here. Can we take this whole building and move it? Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Okay, let's add it over here. So I think what I need to do is, because I moved the building once, we just need to move it back over this way. So that's a good way to cheese it if we want to. But we'll put the tower back where it was. Fantastic, good. Okay, so that's it for me, right? I'm done editing. So I'd like to place this down, please. Actually, you know, I want to get rid of some of these bushes. There we go. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Ah, one was a little too far. That's all. Okay, we'll rebuild this tower, and then we should be fine. And we can build wooden towers, too. So we can make all sorts of different styles of towers. That one seems to have the banner back on it, so that's good. And are these the same height? They are. Yep, those are exactly the same height. Good. Sometimes you want to make sure you're symmetrical, you know? Okay, all good. Let's begin construction. Fantastic. So that'll take a lot of time and a lot of materials, but it'll look very, very nice. And that's also half the battle, too. Okay, how are we doing on homes and such? Looks like one person decided to join our village. Excellent. I'm assuming we have a lot of food being sold, too. Let's see. Wow, look at that. We've got 207 gold just from selling berries alone. That's very awesome. All right. Construction now is beginning on the Lord's Manor. This is where I live, for everybody's safety, of course. That's why I live in this giant castle, for your guys' safety. Okay, let's go ahead and start building another marketplace. It's always a good idea to have multiple market stalls. And I want to build a smaller one on the other side. So let's build another market stall here. Good idea to put it on very populated roads that the people travel on all the time. So that way they have a chance to go grab food. So let's put another market stall here. And I think we'll put a food sign over there. So now we've got the KFC and the Wendy's across from each other. And if you don't know what those are, look it up. Let's go ahead and put a little rope here, I suppose. There we go. And we'll put down maybe a little bench for the workers to rest. Some extra barrels for storage of some sort. There we are. Maybe we're making wine back here with all the berries. It increases our splendor, by the way, so the more we do this, it's not just about detail, but sometimes it can increase splendor, which We'll give you other bonuses in time. Good. All right, now, do we have any unemployed people? We must by now. Let's see. Good. Wow, we got a good amount of unemployed people. That's great. All these new workers. Good. Let's assign two new builders. Let's assign another person to be a market tender when that building's complete. Let's go for, what are we short on? Looks like we can definitely use some more stone. Definitely use some more wood. So let's go with 2 stone cutters, another wood cutter, and another carpenter. Fantastic. And another person wants to join us. Excellent. Fantastic. Great to see. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, we got 3 out of 3 wood cutters. Let's make sure I've got enough wood cutters here. 1, 2, 3. Do I have 4? I think I have 4. So I do need to build another building for wood cutting. So that way we can cut down those trees faster. So let's build another lumber camp so we can hire even more workers. That's this menu up here. And lumber camp right on there. And we'll put that next to the old lumber mill, I guess. Good. So eventually these buildings will be demolished. We will move these away from the coast, and they'll probably be put over here. But not before we cut down all the trees up here, too. So we've authorized all these. Every tree in the village is authorized to be cut down. In fact, I don't want to cut down these trees. Let's leave those ones alone. There we go. So we'll leave everything alone in the village now. We don't need to cut down any trees here anymore. That actually looks very nice. And we're just going to leave a little extraction here for the berries and for the stone. There we are. Fantastic. And nobody's walking down here anymore, so let's make sure this is kind of like a... There we go. I don't want anybody walking along the cliff. We want them to go to, like, through the towers if they're going to walk up there. It's kind of cool that way. Okay, let's expand our extraction. Or maybe reduce it. We don't want to cut down all the trees. We want there to be some trees, right? There we go. And maybe a little group of trees there. Okay, so they should be cutting down all the trees north. Let's just say that direction's north of our village. For now, anyway. I might change it later based on other things. Okay, so the Lord's Manor is nearing completion. Money is coming in like crazy. People are at 90% happiness. That is awesome. Fantastic. Glory to Raptoria. Wait, why are you laughing? It's true. Come on now. All right, so we've got a need for tools now. So as soon as we can start trading, we'll definitely build a trading post and start importing tools. And we'll also start importing cloth, so that way we can build some more of this stuff. I think we might be able to finish the Lord's Manor without cloth. And or we can just delete those and add it later. You can always modify these designs. The Lord's Manor looks beautiful. We'll say that that's a guard post or something for now. So it'll defend our town. Maybe it's a lookout tower or something. It's all a game. We can make it whatever we want. It's really cool that way. Oh, good. Now we have 2 more openings for jobs. Or no, is it 1? Oh, we have 1 more opening. Good. So we have 5 people at the lumber camps. Great. So now we'll be bringing in tons of logs, which means we can build a lot more homes. And it looks like 2 of the 2 people are here. And now we have more people coming in who are unemployed. We'll wait a little bit until we assign some more people, because we'll have to have a lord for our manor, and we might need to assign some other jobs soon enough. So the builders have started construction on the marketplace. Look at how cool this looks. Man, it's going to be really cool when we've got all the village's market stalls and stuff complete. It's kind of nice to build a few small stalls to start with, and then 1 large market area. And that, by the way, it matters how far away you build stuff too. So keep in mind, people don't want to walk too far to get to the stalls. There's no Uber Eats in this world, so keep in mind you kind of have to provide food within short distance. You can have a billion in your you can have a billion berries stored up, but if you've got nobody able to get it, then it's basically a 0, big fat 0. Like me. All right, let's see. It looks like we have a shortage of cloth, so I might need to edit that. I can still hear construction going on, so I'm wondering if they're still building stuff. Is that bar moving? Uh-oh, we got to do the thing we did back in installing games in 1998 for Windows 98. You put your mouse there to see if the bar actually moves, and it looks like it is not moving right now. So I wonder if I can cancel some of these parts here. The wall banner. Let's go ahead and we'll just delete that for now because we don't have the materials for it. So we'll just go ahead and cancel the wall banners for now. And we can import those and add them later, so that's totally fine. So we'll get rid of the banners. That's fine. Otherwise, we'll never be able to complete the building. So that's a nice little feature to be able to modify and turn that off. And let's see here. Missing resources on another wall banner. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I was hoping that they wouldn't require too much. We can actually build a couple of them. It looks like we had some in storage, although it doesn't say. All right. Now let's see if the Lord's Manor is complete. General construction. Let's see. Parts all look good. I think it's almost complete. If we click on it, it says that it's... I can hear construction going on. I can also hear logs being cut down, too. Oh, you know what? We have to assign somebody in the Great Hall now, don't we? But it looks like it's not actually completed. Now we can rename the Lord Manor as well. So if we'd like to rename it to something else, I think it'll still say Lord Manor, but we can call it like Lord Von Dino's estate or something like that. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the workplace list and see if we can assign somebody to our Lord Manor. Is that our scholar? Is that where they go? Let's see. Scholar? No? Well, in the meantime, let's assign more people to... Let's finish up the woodcutters. We'll assign another person to transport berries back and forth. And we'll also assign another stone cutter. Fantastic. Okay, good. And we'll have some more people here. Unlock the warehouse from the labor estate panel. I wonder what that is. Let's see. Let me go back to parts. I may have goofed something here when I didn't fully complete that. Let's see here. Extension. Oh, good. More homes are being completed. That's great to see. Wonderful. All right. Build Lord Manor. Assign a Great Hall function to the Lord Manor room. Okay. So let's make sure we do that. So this is the Lord Manor room, right? So we need to assign a function to it, I see. Size, gold. Uh-oh. Can be assigned a function. There we go. Core. So how do we assign a function? Extension can be assigned a function. Uh-oh. How do we assign a function? That's new to me. And then also we need to, at the end of the month, promote a villager to serf. Oh. Well, that'll happen automatically, I believe. How do we assign a function? That's kind of weird. I've never seen that before. Let's see here. Let's see if there's a way to assign a function. Let's see. Extract resources. Improve. This is new. Kind of nice. Unlock the warehouse from the labor estate panel. Oh, there should also be a way for us to look at... Ah, here it is. That's how we do it. Estates. That's kind of weird. I see what they mean now. They've changed this whole system. So we have labor, kingdom, clergy. All looks different now. So let's go ahead and unlock the warehouse. Fantastic. So we did that. So now we can build the warehouse, which I think is where we can trade from. So now we can finish that if we're missing any materials. So let's build a warehouse now. I will figure this out. Just will take a little bit of time. Like with all things, it just takes time. All right, let's build a nice little warehouse here. That'll look cool sitting behind the lumber mill and over by that other stuff. Good. So now we're going to... Oh, we get a free territory if we do this. So if we unlock a trade route, we get territory. Excellent. So now we can expand further. Maybe up this way. We can get some more stone and start building up to the coast. That'd be kind of cool. Or, more importantly, down this way. Or even more importantly, down by the coast. So that way we can get... yeah, look at all that fish sitting there. Perfect. Okay. So, assign a Great Hall function to a Lord Manor room. I have a feeling that this hasn't... The construction here hasn't been completed. But... let's see, can be assigned a function. I gotta figure that out. Let's see. Estate manager, army manager. I too was yelling at my screen, but we'll figure it out soon enough. It's a new thing for me. But we'll soon get that as soon as we finish up the trading as well. Maybe there's a banner or something that I missed. David Banner. Let's see, round prune. Oh, look at those lovely little hedges. Oh, how nice. Beautiful. Oh, towers can be assigned a function too? Cool. How do I assign functions? Conjunction junction? Well, I can rename it, but... Let's see. Or at the end of the month, assign a serf. But I don't think I can just assign somebody to be... Yeah, Scholar also doesn't... Oh, there's a lot of incomplete in this game. There doesn't seem to be, like a list. Okay, well, let's go here. We're going to go to the warehouse now. I want to import tools. Oh, let's assign a villager first. Yeah, let's get a couple of people transporting. Let's go ahead and try to export berries. How do we do trade routes again? Let's set that up before we go any further. Trade routes, territory. There it is, trade. So, we can unlock trade with Northbury for selling them 20 planks, so let's definitely do that. Beautiful. Excellent. Fantastic. And a quest complete. Now we can start importing tools and such, so let's do that. So I'd like to buy tools, and we want to sell berries. So let's see, we want to stock them. No, let's accept tools, and let's accept cloth. And what was Northbury selling again? Let's check that real quick. They are selling honey, gold, glass, tools, barrels, fish, and they're buying berries. Okay, so let's store berries here then. Unfortunately, I don't find a way to do that. Must be sold from the granary itself. I think we actually can modify that to sell certain... Oh yes, because I can tell it to store a certain number, can I? Let's see here. So they want to buy berries. Well, I certainly want to store the maximum amount of tools here. Allow tools purchased from the trading panel. Oh, that must be where it is. Ah, yes, this panel. Very, very familiar with this now. So let's go ahead and buy at least 20 tools. Very important. Let's go ahead and say that we're going to buy until inventory reaches the value. Then we want to sell anything above, let's say, 75 berries. We'll sell all of our extra. Can I just... Nope. Can't type it in. Yes, we have our first trade route. Wonderful. Glory to Raptoria. Ah, yes. Very nice. So, buy tools, sell berries. Fantastic. Good. So we're storing our tools here, and we're selling our berries from there. So that's nice, so we don't have to have an overabundance of warehouses, so that's good. Quest complete. Oh, we got a free territory from that, didn't we? Let's see. Geez, I don't know where I want to expand to. Maybe up here. But I certainly want the coast as well, though we'd have to kind of throw away a few territories by building along the coast. But let's see. More territory back there. I feel like I want to build along the coast for now. So let's buy this. We'll get more free territories as time goes along, but I really want to purchase this land here, first to cut down all the trees and then to turn it into farmland. And then we can use all the trees for building the village over here. Alright, we must have a lot of unemployed now. That looks like just 2. So let's take a look at all of our jobs. Workplace list. Looks like we need some more people at the granary, gathering huts, stonecutter's camp, or the warehouse. Those aren't as important yet. So let's assign people to gather food. We only have 2 free people, so that's good. So we'll keep on gathering the food, which will bring in tons of cash. And let's see now if we can go back to the Lord's Manor. So it says build a Lord's Manor. Done. Oh, actually, it doesn't have a check mark next to it, does it? So I wonder. Something didn't get complete. We were allowed to build it. Has 1 door, yes. Upfront cost none, total cost none. Toggle snap. Yeah, we have a oh, what is this? Let's see, parts. Well, that extension, I guess, isn't so attached to... It's more attached to the tower than it is that. I must have glitched something by building it. Maybe it's because it's over the edge, but I don't think so. Well, we'll figure that out later. An envoy is requesting it. Sir, where are you going? Sir? Sir, where are you going? Holy crap. Sir, did he steal something? What is that? I assume that's because we didn't have a Lord's Manor yet, so we'll figure that out very shortly. All right, I'm going to figure that out and see what we can do to fix it, because I don't want to leave it alone. Ah, there we go. Now it recognized it. All right, now we can assign a Great Hall function. It just didn't recognize it before, which was kind of weird, but whatever. Also, I noticed that you can actually see the size of things or the heights by a little measurement thing there. That wasn't there before, so that's kind of cool. Okay, we're going to assign it a Great Hall. And then we're going to assign the tower to be a treasury so we can hold more cash. And same with the other tower too. So let's go treasury. And we can assign the extension to be a study, which is kind of cool. Cozy room used to study blueprints and learn their secrets. Cool. We'll assign a villager to that whenever we get some. We'll leave it empty for now. Okay, let's assign a villager, though, to be a serf. Or what does that say? We have to upgrade. At the end of the month, promote a villager to serf. Oh, well, we'll just need to do that in time. Okay, well, let's assign some more people to do some of our remaining jobs. It recognized it this time. That's cool. I kind of just rebuilt it on the same border, so I don't know. It's it's one of those early access games. So who cares? Glory to Raptoria. We did it. We got it done. Awesome. Yeah, we don't need to hire Robert Stack to solve this unsolved mystery. We'll just proceed as normal. And look at that, 1,400 cash we can have now. Beautiful. All right, let's go on to. Let's see. We need to promote a villager to serf, but also, yes, all this home building they can do now. Hopefully we get some more homes built. We do have plenty of extra stuff. So one thing I want to do now is, let's see, work on happiness. Oh, I need to get cloth going too, but we'll have to get to that eventually when we get ourselves some farms, wool, sheep and wool weaver or whatever it is. So good. Now we've got ourselves the ability to make a rustic church, which I think will help us to eventually build ourselves a more advanced society. So maybe we could build the church right in the middle of everything. I'm not going to make this church too big. Let's just... Oh, actually, look, there's a little kind of divot in the land. We can build a neat little bridge that goes across the church. How quaint. Wouldn't that be nice? It'll probably won't work because, I'm trying to be cool. But, all right, let's build ourselves. One thing I know about the church, though, is that you do want to make it extendo, which means that you probably should make it a little longer than you want to. And then we'll put ourselves a little... maybe a steeple here. Let's make it out of stone. And we'll add it right there. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. There we go. The cross is weird, but that's fine, I guess. And let's add a nice little door here. Are these windows? Oh, that's door B, I see. Okay. Let's see. We'll add some extensions to it. Nothing too crazy. I don't want it to be boring, but I'm going to try to make it a little interesting, I think. Oh, it's actually one level above. Oh, that kind of looks nice. I like that. And we'll make something at the end. There we go. And that's made of hay. That's cool. All right, let's construct this too. So that should also increase the happiness of our people, and hopefully we'll get somebody upgraded to a serf. So we need to get a villager upgraded. So let's see. We have 20 newcomers and 9 serfs, so we just have to have one person kind of like go through the ranks. So the church is being constructed now. I'd like to build a little bridge there and tell the people to take the bridge, because that just seems so neat to me. So unnecessary and extra, like me. All right, let's go ahead and put down a wooden bridge. Let's go ahead and start construction right, yeah? Wait, how do I start construction? Oh, you have to click the bridge first there, noob. There we go. How do I, oh boy. It's been a while since I built a bridge. Let's see. You'd think it would just be like click here, click there. I can't rotate the bridge. Why won't it let me rotate the bridge? Ah, there you go. You click and drag on the actual part. That's weird. Alright, we'll link it up this way. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be nice, isn't it? Aw. That's gonna be kind of cool. Now, can I shrink this down at all? I feel like the bridge is just a little too long. Let me try. I'm gonna try one more again. I'm gonna try one more again. Let's try that. There we go. That's what I want right there. Okay. Start the construction of that. So now when people go to church, I'll tell them not to go through here and just go across the nice little bridge. It'll just be a little extra thing that adds something special. Like this game. And like me. Alright, everybody. That is it for today's episode. Thank you for joining me. The Lord's Manor was a success, and now the church is going up. We'll figure out how to add somebody as a serf later. Just some time has to pass by. And now we've got all this extra territory to build homes without having to sacrifice all these trees to, cut down and all that. So, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for being here. You guys are fantastic. So thanks as always for supporting me and cheering me on. And I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon.